good matchups for you today. We'll start off with the DCL wildcard team, who are bringing in an established lineup of Flowcelly, Zoom, Vizzy, and Mr. Bogey. They are up against a team that they've had decent performances against in the past. SDT Perpetuum Coin, the Spain drone team. It's Blessed, Silvio, Danoob, and Shrimpy Boy, who are going to be battling today. Our fans. In Split 1, these teams finished 1 point apart, but as you can see, X-Blades and Quad Force 1, it's a very different story this year. SDT are the team in 6th place. The wildcard team want to move up and catch them, and they'll be... Here come the teammates of Flowcelly and Vizzy against Danoob and Shrimpy Boy in the other 2v2. Now, of these, the most experienced pilot in the DCL is by far Danoob, who was captain of SDT since they joined the DCL many, many years ago. He's got Shrimpy Boy, his teammate, just in front of him, and Vizzy, who's out in front of everyone. Here's the turn into the 180. Vizzy's hit it! Oh, he hit the 180-degree turn, bounced off of the ring, didn't go through it. He's lost lots of seconds. This is really bad news for the wildcard team, as Danoob and Shrimpy Boy just might never be seen again. To the roof, Shrimpy Boy chasing his teammate Danoob. You'll see some strong, smooth flying from both of these pilots, I think. And Vizzy, with almost a 4-second deficit, is going to have to hope that SDT get into some problems. Heading towards start of the second lap. Shrimpy Boy trying to keep up with Danoob, but a couple of turns have just seen Danoob slip a little further ahead of him, particularly at the pagoda gate. Let's see if he can pull off what Silvio was doing on the previous run as well. There's Shrimpy Boy going hard into the split S, slightly overshooting the middle section of it, so he's lost another couple of tenths. Through the rings, Shrimpy Boy turning nicely there, maybe slightly too wildly, and again lost a little bit of time. Danoob comes out quick and tight, manages to get that tiny turn done. Danoob flying very nicely. That's a great corkscrew there, now up to the roof, and he's hit the far side of that arch once, if not twice. Shrimpy Boy is in front of him. The wildcard team still a little bit too far away to take advantage, but this is Shrimpy Boy in the lead. Danoob comes into that first split S and steals it from him. What aggressive, brilliant flying that was. Danoob with a real turn on those corners, and now Shrimpy Boy cuts into the block trade a little bit more direct. Oh, it's a good race. On to the final lap between the two pilots for SDT. Shrimpy Boy was a little slower on these last time. That was pretty solid from him. He's within 1/10 of a second of his teammate Danoob underneath him as they come into the arches. It's going to have to be good from Shrimpy Boy. Danoob is doing well with it too. Can Shrimpy Boy make the exit? Let's see. Goes slightly round the pole. Danoob now leading him into the ladders. They both make it out very nicely indeed. Shrimpy Boy is going a little bit wider on some of these turns. That's letting Danoob pull a 10th here and there, which means he's now over a second and a half ahead of Shrimpy Boy. Where did he find the time? You can see how tightly he's flying. He's down though. Danoob on the split S, hit the floor. Shrimpy Boy still a little bit too far away to take advantage of it, and both of the wildcard team are over 10 seconds behind. But what flying for the green team.
Nice.
Let's go.
Wow, Vizzy and Flowcelly looking so despondent. Vizzy with his head in his hands. Mr. Bogey tries to rally them with a let's go. Vizzy was in a real fight with them, but a couple of bumps here just held him back a long way, and after that, it was a real struggle. Danoob was great here, hits this archway though. That's the one he had to straighten up and go through. That's where Shrimpy Boy got in front of him. But then watch as they come down to the river. Danoob on these split S's on lap number 2. That was a phenomenal move just in there, and follows it up with a second one. Unfortunately, a lap later, wasn't quite so good. Hit the bottom of the turn and goes onto the ground. But look, the red drones of Vizzy and Flowcelly are just nowhere near them in China. And that's a big, fast finish to bounce that far away.